outside leg too. Now let him go. Now, see how he walks straight out? Now I'm going to do it again. We're going to run into that fence all the time. Starting right in the dead centre there. Now draw him into a spin. Outside rein, outside leg. Keep him straight. Move his shoulder over. Now let him go. Okay, now correct him again. Draw him across again. Outside rein, outside leg. He's too bent. You're not guiding. Go forward again. Outside rein, outside leg. Move the shoulders over. Yeah, now let go. That's it. And again now. Outside rein. No, you're bending it. Yeah, that's it. So when he walks out, do it again. Again. Move his shoulder. That's it. And now he walks out again. You're going to have to start over. Alright, so what's happening is once he steers, you start by you're letting him drift out too wide. Okay? So keep him straight like that. That's it now. No. Stop. Start him running out wide. I want you to use your reins here. This outside rein is your halting rein, and you get him off of that. So if you keep taking this one, your mark, it's just going to swing his back end of your rib cage out. I want you to just swing the front. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just, when you come into that circle, walk that circle again. Right, so now you're just going to move him like over his hip, like you're bringing him into a spin. So you move his front feet into a spin. Yeah, draw him back on his hip. Right, so that was just a U-turn. Right, so this time I want you to use that outside rein a little more and draw him into a spin. Well, you feel this guide one often whatsoever and pick stuff really quick. Yeah. The lady wants to block out and get done to it. But that's if I play, pick this up. So, stop right there, because that was an improvement, alright? You pass through here was good that time. It looked like you actually wanted to and that's only 10 minutes or something, right? So all these things that we're doing today, you know, waves, because they do make a hell of a difference when you go train on in a team circle. Right? So that's just the start of your circle work. You know, and then if you think, okay, the horse is leaning in, you want to get in there too much. So what you're going to do here is you're going to make sure, because you're riding the fence a fair bit, make sure when you come off that fence that she guides, okay? If she drifts out, you have to steer across the centre a little bit more. Same as what we did with those jog circles and the spin. If she doesn't want to be here, let her leave for a stride or two and then steer her back. Catch her and drag her back to your circle. That's it, drag her back. Good. Because if you don't correct that, it gets a little worse. Whoop. That's the way. So now you want to be just relaxing in the back of that saddle and just going with the saddle. So you're just rolling your hips forward. Rolling your hips. That's it. Good. Okay. So, good. Yeah, that's good. You don't want to be too stiff through the legs. You don't want to be stiff through the legs, you know. Everything's got to just go loose. Yeah, and you're just sliding with that saddle. Good. Okay, bring him back to a jog. So now you sit deeper and more relaxed. That's it. Good. All right, so that's more your position. When you're going to stop, you need to sit. So now what I want you to do there, stay at a jog and lean forward. You stay jogging and lean right forward. Yeah, further forward. You don't let the feet up. I just want to get you to get a bit more comfortable where you're sitting. So I want you to lean forward as far as you can. Yep, now lean back as far as you can. Lean back further. Drop the shoulders back further. That's it, where it's uncomfortable. Now sit up straight. Now sit forward again. Yep, now go back to leaning right back. Go lean back as far as you can. That's it. Now sit in the middle somewhere where you're comfortable. Alright, like that. So sometimes you'll soon find that when you get stiff, you start bouncing. Right? If you can stay loose and go with that saddle, because the top half here, it's got to be, it's like you're holding a glass of water. That you got to take all the shock from here up. That's got to be loose. All right, so that your hands and your fingers are loose, and then your seat goes with the saddle. It does the opposite. It sort of does something completely different to the top of you, because otherwise you'll be doing this. We don't want that. The bottom, your hips have just got to go with the saddle, and you stay loose through your middle section. All right. Just jog her around a little. Like this is not so much reining. This is teaching you to ride here. Okay. We can still teach you to spin and teach you all the leg aids and that sort of stuff. But when it comes to the canter, it's sort of governed by how you're sitting at the moment. That's it. Yeah, see how you're just sort of going with the saddle there? Right, so now just go speed that up a little bit. So push her forward a little and step her out, trot her out a little bit more. Yeah, stay seated, but don't change anything. That's it. Now slow that down to a slow jog. That's the way. Now back up to an extended trot. So stay seated, but you just start to push a little bit more with your lower leg there. All right, and then sit down and bring it back to a walk. Sit, 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 relaxed. Good. That's it. Now step her up to a canter. All right, so outside leg back. That's it. Stay seated. Okay, Steve, you got a little stiff again with your legs. There, now stay soft. Okay, now sit back to your jog. Use your seat. Stay deep in the saddle. Deep in the saddle, bring it back to a trot. Deep in the saddle, relax your seat. That's it, back to a trot. Almost there, but check it back with your hands a little. Stay seated. Check it back with your hands. Stay seated. That's it. Sit deep in the saddle. Good. All right, we'll have to leave it there.